Hi, my name is Bree Parr, and this is my Star Wars Rebels micro scene called Rebels Rejoice. These are only some of the references that I used, starting with the background being for the Lothal Mountains. I have one for Hera's Kalikori, Ezra's lightsaber, a new crate, Zeb's bow rifle, Chopper the lovable grumpy droid, Kanan's holocron, Kanan's mask, Sabine's helmet, and Hera's helmet. These are the texture maps that were outputted from Painter. They are not UDIMs because I was rendering in Unity. These are my blank UV maps. Again, they are not UDIMs, however I did just slide these shells over here just to take the screenshot for it. And finally, let's take a look at my final renders. I am very proud of how these turned out. These are my wireframe renders. You can see that some of the rounder helmet props are way more high poly than the others, just because I wanted to make them as smooth and round as possible. The first big challenge that I faced was actually modeling these helmets. I had a really hard time getting them to look exactly the way I wanted to, just because of how round and smooth they were. And I did originally plan on doing 2 more than I ended up with. However, my teacher told me that that was probably a bad idea for time management's sake, so I decided to scrap them, and instead I did the Kalikori, and he said that it was okay if I used the mountains in the background as one of my 10 assets. Another challenge that I encountered was when I was doing my very first UV layout, I accidentally put Chopper's main body UV shell in the wrong UV set. I tried to get away with it by giving it the same material as the other texture set, but Maya was not going to let me do that, so I had to redo my entire UV layout. And next time I will definitely be more conscious of that. So this project took me approximately 70+ hours, and honestly it was worth every second, because this was the most fun project I've had to do in CAGD so far. And this class really helped me solidify my understanding of my time management routines, especially with modeling projects. I learned that I typically split it up into 3 different sections, which would be modeling, UVing, and texturing. And I try to give myself an equal amount of time to do those 3 things, because if I spend too much time in one area, it tends to neglect the other areas. And that's the end of my presentation. Thank you so much for watching.